Hey, it's Kim here. Today I'm going to talk about classic racist denial by white people. It drives me insane. I hear the same things over and over and over, but by different people. They don't understand. So they don't want to talk about racism. So they're trying to deny it. They're trying to pretend it doesn't exist. And we all know it exists. Um, they're coming up with every possible excuse to ease their guilt, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, I have a list and I'm going to talk about a little bit about them. I'm not going to debunk every one of them, but I just want you to hear these because I think it's important to know. Um, Black people worked as slave traders too. That's a huge one. Does that really? Seriously? I mean, what are you supposed to say when someone says that? Oh, okay, then cool. It's great to have racism then because, Black people did it too. Hello, what grade are we in? What about reverse racism? Uh, there's no such thing. Black people and people of color can be rude, they can be prejudiced, they can have biases, but the word racism is a special word reserved for people who have the power. And sadly, in our country, it is white people and not everybody. My ancestors never owned slaves. That's a classic one. First of all, who cares? If your ancestors never owned slaves, I'm happy for you. Okay? Here's the problem. The slaves, when they built our infrastructure, when these people were brought over from Africa and made into slaves, okay, they built our infrastructure. They made our economy prosper, okay? We still prosper and benefit from that today. So you didn't have to have your relatives or family owning slaves to prosper. We all benefit from their slave labor today in America. Only a small percentage of people had slaves in the olden days. First of all, that's ridiculous. It's basically misinformation, but I don't care if one person had a slave in the olden days. It's wrong. It's just another excuse. Let me see, what else do we have? Oh, what about, this is probably the one I hear most, black on black crime. Okay, that's just a total cop-out to not have to face. We live in a society that's based on a culture of white supremacy. Black on black crime is pretty close to white on white crime, actually, because you see, white people generally in the United States live with other white people, and black people generally live with other black people. So who do you think they're going to do crime to? The people around them. I don't want to, anyway, I'll go on. Oh, here's a good one. What about all the star athletes and Oprah? They made it. So, it's not that bad. There's no racism. Yes, they made it. They had to work doubly as hard and do doubly as well to make it. There's a few people who have made it, and that's awesome. But what about the millions of other people who they don't have equality? It's not right. So nice try on that. But this one really annoys me, probably for personal reasons. Talking about racism is racist and makes it worse. All I can say is we've done that for 500 plus years in North America. How's it worked so far? Not so great. Talking about it is making it worse? Are you kidding me? No more words for that one. But I have black friends. Now, you know what? If you have black friends, that's awesome. And maybe you know a little bit more about racism, but usually that comes with, and I don't even consider them black. I mean, what a backhand, what a slap in the face. I don't consider them like those other people. I mean, it's just a nasty denial. Another favorite, they're all my favorites, yay. Another favorite is anyone can succeed in America if they just pull themselves up by their bootstraps and try harder. That has to have been said by a white person because that's said by somebody who has absolutely no idea about systematic institutionalized racism. They think we're actually all considered equal to start in America. So I don't know what planet they're living on, but I'd like to go there. Thanks for listening.